How y'all doing today, this afternoon? Welcome back to the channel. Make sure if you new, make sure if you like, comment, and subscribe. If you back, make sure if you are a subscriber, make sure you like and comment. Thank you. Today, we got a video by by that boy iPod King Carter. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on his page too. Let's get into it. Let's see what he's talking about. Addressing bump steals in NBA 2K. Let's see what he's talking about.
And of course, I put out a tweet to Mike Wang asking him to address the bump steals. Now, I'm not sure if you know what a bump steal is. I'll give you a few examples here with NBA 2K25 gameplay. What you're seeing on screen are moments when the user who's actually controlling a certain player uses their body as a weapon.
Okay.
Basically, it's the way of choosing to know where your player is going to go. Your opponent is going to go with the ball, what type of move, and to use your body to get in the way of their trajectory, to get in the way of their endpoint.
Stop the video. I hope you ain't got no problem with this. I hope that's not what you addressing, that you got a problem with this. This is physics. This is real. Every last one of them steals that you see on the screen, ladies and gentlemen, is legit. Straight up legit. Straight up legit.
You know what their start point is.
Look. I think Bronny just bumped him, which is physics, which is real life. That's real life. Like, that's not a foul or anything. That's real life. That's how you get a steal. That's not how you get a steal, but that's typically what happens. This right.
You know what
Look at that animation. That's a legit animation.
The way of their endpoint. You know what they're.
First of all, before I get into that, this shit right here with Ja Morant, whoever is controlling Ja Morant has never played basketball in their life. Ja Morant will never do this.
Where your player's gonna.
He would never do that. He would never do that. That's why it's a bump steal. That's why he got the steal. It was well deserved.
And player uses their body.
Ja Morant will go straight to the lane like this. He goes straight to the lane. And if Jokic get in the way, he probably go around. He probably too fast for Jokic. That's a straight up dunk right there with Ja Morant. So whoever's controlling him, they don't know the game of basketball. That's a well deserved that's a steal right there. That's physics. That's real life. He bounced the ball off his ass because he was in the way. He shouldn't even been over there.
Weapon, basically. It's the way of
this steal right here. Bronny wasn't even phased by the screen. First of all, and I don't even think Embiid set the screen properly.
Body as a weapon, basically. It's the way of.
And it wasn't even yeah, he bumped him. And he just lost the ball. Tyrese Maxey basically just didn't try to get the ball. He got into an animation that got bumped because Bronny bumped him.
As a weapon, basically. It's the way of choosing.
Yeah, he basically gave it to Bronny. And that animation that you saw, that was a legit animation.
To know where your
Let me show
weapon,
you.
Basically.
Let me see. Let's see. I don't even. Did the ball hit him? Did he trip or something? I think he might have tripped over Bronny's shoe. That's a legit. They doing good with the physics. 2K doing good with the physics. That was a legit animation. Let's see. Let's slow-mo it.
It's the way of choosing.
Yeah, he bumped into Bronny and lost the ball. That's what it was.
It's the way of choosing to know where your player's gonna go. Your opponent is gonna go with the ball, what type of move, and to use your body to get in the way of their trajectory, to get in the way of their endpoint. You know what their start point is. You know what animation they're actually using. So you as a defender can get to that endpoint to then Have the ball just roll off your leg, hit off your butt, hit off your back, hit off your big toe, whatever you want. Now, we as a community came up with this term bump steal. This is not something that 2K, wanted to use or wanted to promote or.
And y'all benefited off the bump steal too. Y'all like the bump steal when it benefits y'all, right? Because you ain't got no problem with this. Watch this.
I got him.
That's you. Carter. iPod King Carter, point guard. That's you. That's your mic player. This is 2K24. Look.
You going? Oh yeah, I know the pass coming back. Yep, let me get those.
What was that? What was that? Let me big up the screen right quick. Let's put it in slow motion. Hold on. Was that you? Was that a bump steal? Here come.
I got him.
Here come Jordan pull right here. I mean Tyus Jones coming off a pull down.
Yeah, I
He
know
get the
the
ball
pass
from Jimmy.
coming back.
What's that? What's that? Is that a bump steal?
Yep.
What? You was bouncing the ball and you bounced it off his arm. That's physics because you don't supposed to be bouncing the ball in somebody's arm.
You going?
He don't
Oh
supposed to be.
yeah,
He
I
don't
know the
supposed to.
pass.
He don't supposed to be bouncing the ball. Matter of fact, Tyus Jones was dribbling the wrong way. That's why they need to fix the AI. 2K need to fix the AI. Tyus Jones would the Tyus Jones in real life, an NBA player in real life, wouldn't have drove this way. He wouldn't have drove this way towards iPod King Carter. He would have got that ball and went straight right there. Let's see. Hold on. Where he catch that ball at? He coming down off the hatch.
You going?
Boom.
Oh yeah,
And he would have shot that too. An NBA player like Tyus Jones or Trae Youngs would have shot that. Or he would have faked it and drove this way. But let's see.
I
Hold
know
on.
the pass.
Oh, he drove the wrong way. An NBA player, take it, especially Tyus Jones, take it straight to his chest and drive the lane like that. But he drove to iPod King Carter
Coming back.
and he bounced it off his arm. Now let's see what you say. Let's see if you got a problem with that bump screen. See.
Yep, let me get those.
Oh,
Come on.
what'd you say? What'd you say?
You going? Oh yeah, I know the pass coming back. Yep, let me get those.
He said, yup, like he knew the bump screen. Let me get those.
I am.
Let's hear it again. What'd you
You
say?
going? Oh yeah, I know the pass coming back. Yep, let me get those. Come on, Beasley.
You profited off the bump screen. Now you got a problem with it? Don't have a problem with it. It's a good thing, bro. It's physics. It's real life.
Or you know what I mean? Like they just have it in their game. This is something that's just in their game that uses the ball tangibility as a way to say, if you cut off certain players at certain times and certain moves, there may be body to body contact, or I'm sorry, something else will result in a percentage. Not sure how high or high low it is, but there will be a percentage of time where if you are at the person's endpoint, the ball will hit off you physically without you even having to touch a button besides moving your right stick.
Yeah, because you supposed to know where to dribble at. It's getting real, y'all. Ain't that's what we wanted? That's what I wanted. Because I really play basketball in real life.
I've been watching all of the gameplay reveals, all of the breakdowns, all
This is him sending a message to Mike Wang.
of the new info. I just got one thing I need to ask you, Mike Wang. Please tell me that these bump steals will be getting toned down, or if you'll be somehow being able to nerf their presence,
No.
have the ball tangibility, actually have the ball get bumped loose. I just want to know, can we get that taken out, please, sir, or have it toned down if it can't completely be taken out without messing up something else?
No.
Please, sir,
No.
I beg of thee.
No.
I do not want to be bumped.
All right, so this is the
You don't want to be bumped, but you ain't got no problem with bumping. Pause. No Diddy. Intended at you ain't had no problem with this.
That's coming back. Yep, let me get those.
You didn't have no problem with being the suspect, but you got a problem with being the victim.
moment where I want to ask you guys, not mad. So people can attack because they have frustrations about response out of me. As you can see, as his final, like, you know, kind of on screen for you if it actually makes sense. Okay, so the specific comment is on screen for you guys. Obviously, this Jada Juice man was jokingly, you know, trying to rile, you know, people up and, you know, kind of get a response out of me, as you can see, as his final, like, you know, response. But he put, all I know is if I got that B on Hall of Famer legend, I better be bumpy. I paid $100 to be able to defend. Stop listening to this grown ass man.
That's facts, though. You paid all that money and we can't get steals?
And cry about a video game. He should only be playing.
Hold up.
Stop listening to this grown ass man cry about a video game. He should only be playing for 3 hours max a day.
Wait. Ja 2K, I don't know who you is, but who the fuck is you, bro? Look, hey, these young niggas getting out of hand, bro. If we old heads, if we want to sit on the game and play the game all day long, we can do that. Get off our dicks, bro. Niggas be on our dicks, bro. You too old to be doing it, man. Get off our dick, bro. And you know you wrong because in parentheses, you got, I'm hating because I have a 9 to 5 and he gets paid to chill. Don't be mad because he getting paid to chill.
I'm hating because I have a 9 to 5 and he gets paid to chill.
Don't be hating.
Now, of course, my response to him was the term being bumpy isn't the same as a bump steal. Now, let's talk about that for a moment. Let's unpack that.
He said the term being bumpy doesn't, what?
It's a bump steal. Now, term being bumpy isn't the same as a bump steal.
The term being bumpy isn't the same as a bump steal. Okay. So you being bumpy is when you just bumping them and trying to get a steal. But when you do get a steal, you call it a bump steal. Okay.
Now, let's talk about that for a moment. Let's unpack that. I'm not sure if you are familiar with my content or what.
It's not the same, but it all ties into one thing. Blitzing, being bumpy, just to get a bump steal. You do both. You do it back. You do blitz, and then you blitz to be bumpy, and you bumpy to get a bump steal.
Whatever the case may be. But ever since NBA 2K19, I've been creating locks every single year of NBA 2K. And I've been using the system that we play in. Of course, you know what that means. If 2K says that steals aren't going to work this year, I'm not going to make a build that has a lot of steal. If they say blocks aren't as crazy as they would be this year, I'm not going to make a build with a lot of block. I'm going to kind of make my lock around what we need to do. Now, for NBA 2K24, I made this build. And with this build, I was able to be bumpy. I was able to use 94 feet to hound ball handlers up the entire way of the court from, baseline to three-point line, as well as I was able to get crazy, insane steals with right stick ripper, as well as play lanes very, very well. I was very, very bumpy. Now, when I told y'all that a bump steal and being bumpy are two different things, they actually are, because these are terms that we came up with in the 2K community. This ain't nothing that 2K Sports created. We created it. So as in, if we created it, we should interpret it as what we created it in, not just saying the word bumpy means, oh, me being bumpy, I should get a bump steal every single time. No. Being bumpy means, the fact of being bumpy is that we've always hated ball handlers dribbling through our body, dribbling through our arms when we swipe at the ball. That's what all of us locks and all of us defenders who create defender builds have had problems with over the years.
So if you got problems with it, why do you got problems with this new physics? Y'all complain about not getting the steals, and I get it, cause I played 2K. I play 2K, and when you intercept the ball and the ball go right through your body as if your player didn't physically touch the ball, that's frustrating. when you swiping at the ball and you hitting the and you in your hand and my player's hand is hitting the ball and you're not getting the steal, that's frustrating. So they put the new physics in the game to get you to steal. So why are y'all complaining?
Now, granted, I am somewhat of a unicorn. I am able to play any position on the floor, point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center, at any given time and give you hell.
You're not a unicorn. It's a video game. A lot of people can do that.
That's how I've always been. I've always been someone who can create different types of builds, score at will, defend at will, and have a great time on 2K. I've said this many of times. I'm one of those unicorns. You may look at me as a casual. You may look at me as a comp casual. You may look at me and say, why is iPod in these tournaments and still making it to the finals in these comp situations? None of that matters in this moment. What matters is bump steals versus being bumpy and then actually interpreting it as, you know what, maybe we jumped off the ledge with this a little bit. Because I'm going to tell you what ended up happening in NBA 2K24. NBA 2K24 came out. Everybody had certain builds. When I created my lock, there were people out there that created inside-out scorers, shot creators, all of that jazz, right? When my lock went up against point guards or shooting guards that handled the ball, they had a plethora of badges that they had to get. I only needed about 5 badges at max. All I needed was Right Stick Ripper. All I needed was the
All right, whatever, all that shit, man. He got to a situation. Now he just yapping. It's cool though. Good video. iPod King Carter. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to his page. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to my page. I stand on what I said. Keep the bump steals in the game, bro. Keep the bump steals in the game. Because they're going to complain about not getting steals. And then when we do get steals, they're going to complain about the bump steals. I see what's going on now. All right.